be appreciated very well. So we check football now. We only play, and as a football club very successful on the field of play at the time of winning games, winning trophies, and even winning a lot of competitions. And the clubs are successful. But so we check Chelsea Football Club, the business aspect, a bit in generating revenue, not sustaining the financial ability of the football club, no, toward bully actually or a businessman. Checking the number of players at Chelsea Football Club at home throughout the last 2 seasons. Now check this season number of players at home, and even the kind of players who this is the Kenya Bia, Aquakoto, Ediomaba. So we'll compare with other football clubs, especially with Manchester United, only for this summer transfer. You can easily attest the fact that Chelsea, when it comes to business aspects, in transferring a lot of players from their club to other football clubs, are currently, as we speak, or more expert in that kind of thing. Chelsea this season, after so many players, they've spent close to about 185 million euros on this particular summer transfer for this year. Manchester team has signed three players, right? Yeah. Almost can sign over 200 million euros.
United four,
right?
Diego
Leon. Very good. So meaning say over 200 million euros and a Manchester United team at home and also team akoto or Manchester akoto. No one check Chelsea, the kind of players from Tony Free Football Club in Monaco, they've made an excess profit of 100 million euros this particular season. So sometimes football now, as a football club near running on, it's not only about bringing in quality players and making sure say players nowadays bano or maybe sustaining them. Sometimes you need to go around and make sure say you will have a good commercial value for your football club. So over the recent years, Manchester United wouldn't perform very well in the English Premiership. But when it comes to commercial value, in most of the English football clubs, they will top over that particular thing. Because in terms of commercial value, they are doing very well. Chelsea, in terms of commercial value and other things, now sustaining the club revenue system, no, he is doing something good on that. So they are not touching. You talk about the strategy at Chelsea and signing players into their football club. I have always said this, so we'll check the strategy of signings. One, we have the strategic type of signings in football. We have the Galactical style of signings, and then we have the generational system of signings. So we'll check the Galactical style of signing. It is when I walk off a particular player in about a football club. Already know what team are commercializing in terms of image right and other things globally. Or yes, superstar meet makers with ABOU Ballon d'Or. Our establishing in that particular football club na Kofana Bano. So Kofana Diaba, he is an already established football player. Example, when Cristiano Ronaldo was moving in from Manchester United to Real Madrid Football Club. Another example was when Neymar was moving from FC Barcelona to the side of PSG Football Club. He was an already established football player, and then he was a Galactical player when he was coming to PSG Football Club. So we check Chelsea signings no now. We are not seeing any Galactical star. We are not seeing any superstar. It makes me arouse a lot of egos within the football players. They are making sure, say, strategically, say a particular position, fall short, a football club, they will go in and bring another player. Especially as Marco Keller, as a left fullback player for Chelsea Football Club, they made it a point to say, so we will have almost squad in that now in every positions. They are filling it with about 3 or 4 players of positions of Chelsea Football Club currently as we speak. So they needed to fill in Jared Hato from AFC Ayas to Chelsea Football Club just to make sure, say, Mark Ukrela, say, even post Oprah, and access or move in any other competition with my restaurant for that kind of tactical switch to be maintained in the Chelsea Football Club. So strategically, they use that type of signing in signing the side of Jared Hato from AFC Bournemouth to the side of Chelsea Football Club. Apart from all of these things, the last thing that I will comment on it is the generational type of signings. These are players, as I perform you talk about their age-wise. Currently, as you speak, the average age of Chelsea Football Club is close to about 25 or 26 years. It tells you, say, they talk about the longevity of the football player. One of the first abo in that long man at the Emma Football Club. So William Esteval, at the age of 18 years, if it is possible for him, he can play for about 10 years for the football club. He can play for about even 11 years or 12 years for the football club, pertaining to the performance of whatever Chelsea Football Club. And so we'll check the number of players on my side. They are very young. In terms of energy, they are there. In terms of experience, they are there. And they can perform at the highest peak of that particular football club. Even among of these generational signs at Chelsea Football Club, we talk about the identity of the coach. It's also very important. Enzo Maresca is an Italian coach. I've always said it. Chelsea Glory Ominya, even during the side of Ken Bates or Roman Abramovich era, about Todd Bolino, it has been an Italian coach, and it manufactured things very well for the football club. Enzo Maresca is one particular type of player, type of coach, or a philosopher. But understudy Pep Guardiola's philosopher in terms of idealistic system of coaching or when a tactical plan. He makes sure, when he comes into the football club, he designs a tactical identity which will suit the football players within the football club. It check the number of players, not check the identity which he may design the amomo. Then you compare to Mauricio Pochettino when he was at Chelsea Football Club at the time he coached for Chelsea. Also designing a good tactical system for the football club. 4-3-3 tactical system, but then it wasn't solid for Chelsea. Enzo Maresca, he needed to upgrade on the 4-3-3 and give them the 4-2-3-1 or sometimes the 4-3-2-1 tactical position. No matter what he invented, the tactical playability. Playability nature say sometimes they can be flexible in terms of football positions or bit maneuver in the tactical field of play. All your way as every coach be one the principles in football. Obama the identity, but he will give you that principles in football. Obi onim Enzo Maresca, even last season, and Chelsea Air Company for the English Premiership. One thing that you saw about Chelsea Football Club is when they are starting in terms of build-up, they are built from the back. It will catch the players and say, if you want to understand my tactical system, I want to ensure the style and that's the building back style everybody into the football club. So they were playing out from the football position in terms of defensive structure. No one period there, but into the midfield, nobody are going to the mid-third of that particular football club. So Molusu ball now, within a split seconds of 6, they need to get the ball back. That was the reason why, even in the second round of the English Premiership, Chelsea was recorded as one of these football clubs. So Molusu ball, they are easy to recover from the opponent. It tells you the 6 seconds number rule system. Enzo Maresca, the best football club, it made the players to be tactically be aware of themselves. In some way, they are always in that particular peripheral. They can easily recover and make a lot of interceptions and make a lot of tackles from that particular football club. That was very essential for Chelsea Football Club. Now, Enzo Maresca no yet down near my way now. Then you talk about other things that a man over the way Enzo Maresca. What are those things? In attacking side of Chelsea, so we'll check Cole Palmer, we'll check Obi to say William Esteval and Unia the first day with the football club. No? So we'll check Pedro Neto, so we'll check even João Pedro or Liam Glabo. These are attackers at any moment in time. They can make sure a positional switch in the football has been ensured in attacking side of Chelsea. Any of them, they are versatile. You can get Cole Palmer Betimabo in the right wing forward for Chelsea. You can get Cole Palmer Betimabo in the left wing forward for Chelsea Football Club. You can also get Cole Palmer at any moment in time. You can play him as an auxiliary striker just to support Liam Delap in attacking forward. The side of William Esteval at any moment in time. So either from the right or either from the left, he can also generate himself to become a double number 10 Betima support to Cole Palmer in attacking side of Chelsea. That tells you how important. That tells you the kind of caliber and the kind of charisma Enzo Maresca has been able to give to this particular Chelsea Football Club. Any of this kind of thing, Enzo Maresca he is that kind of coach. He gets the best out of young footballers. So the Chelsea Football Club, technical team, and even the board, were very effective in appointing Enzo Maresca in getting the best out of this particular project. So we'll check it for Leicester City. Omuko relegation, no, checking the number of players Leicester City got to buy at that period of time. Enzo Maresca needed to get the best out of them. Typical example is Fakye. In that season for Leicester City, Omo qualify from the championship, Edinburgh English Premiership last season. No? To me, Omo best player was Fakye, our own Ghanaian brother. He made him who he is currently as we speak. It's at the time Enzo Maresca ever Chelsea. Most of us thought otherwise than they are Brighton before Leicester City. It's not Chelsea Football Club. The young players no more Chelsea, no. They needed to get a good coach who will bring the best out of them. Even when they are falling short in most of the positions in the field of play, they will still get and maintain the particular coach. He will get the best out of them. And that was the side of Enzo Maresca on who generating him as that kind of tactical coach for Chelsea Football Club in that kind of spot. So Chelsea perform here. You get the grasp, you get a charming squad. In terms of familiarity, they are there. And I saw a lot of things. Enzo Maresca didn't this kind of squad anymore. Although you wouldn't get the first original 11 squad of Chelsea. One mix it with the original 11 and the new players which blend your modern boy against ABOU for Leverkusen. But we saw the charming side in terms of say, so Obi Ebo, Nasu Onyabona, you talk about the cohesion and the familiarity that exists between the players. So side any players they can never be successful in terms of football play.
Okay.
We saw those kind of things within the Chelsea Football Club. But unim DIABY.
And a quick comment, I'm comment.
Chelsea, William Estevao is a guy or the history of Chelsea Football Club. Now, at the time, I know what 10 years, 8 months. The number 8, is something a bit about Chelsea, even for our crime mechanics defense William Estevao. At the time, I know 8 years. Sorry, at the time, I know 10 years, 8 months. He signed his professional contract in terms of ambassadorial deal with Nike. When he was playing his first debut for Palmeiras, he came in a time of 78 minutes. At the time, Palmeiras, share and also Omo draw with Cruzeiro on one former club in 1-1. And Omo draw 1-1, they won the Brazilian Serie A. At the time, it was 16 years, 8 months.